We all thought it was just a silly episode. A goofy story about a cardboard box and a pink starfish who refused to share. But looking back, something about it felt off. Because the secret box isn't just funny, it's uncomfortable. And maybe, just maybe, it's one of the most quietly emotional stories SpongeBob ever told. Let's start at the surface. Patrick has a box. He says it's full of secrets. SpongeBob wants to know what's inside. That's it. That's the whole plot. But underneath, there's something deeply human. The episode isn't about the secret. It's about trust. SpongeBob needs to know what's inside. Not because he cares, but because he can't stand the idea that Patrick has something he's not a part of. And the harder Patrick guards it, the more SpongeBob spirals. There's a shift in the usual SpongeBob-Patrick dynamic here. Patrick, usually clueless, suddenly has the upper hand. He's smug. He's manipulative. He knows he has power. Patrick is usually the one being dragged into SpongeBob's adventures. But here, he holds the key, literally, and he guards it with a chilling calm. He teases. He hints. But he never breaks. That smile? It's not his usual goofy grin. It's unsettling. We watch as SpongeBob slowly loses it. He tries to be polite, then desperate, then deceitful. At one point, he sneaks into Patrick's house in the middle of the night, just to look inside the box. This isn't slapstick anymore. This is obsession. He isn't afraid of what's inside. He's afraid of being left out, of being excluded. It's the first time we see SpongeBob not as a happy-go-lucky sponge, but as someone deeply needy. And Patrick? He knows it. He weaponizes it. In the end, SpongeBob finds a way to look. He peeks inside. What does he find? A piece of string. That's it. But then Patrick reveals, taped under the lid, is a photo. A photo of SpongeBob at a party, with a lampshade on his head. Patrick laughs. SpongeBob gasps. And we're left with a haunting realization Patrick wasn't guarding his secret. He was guarding SpongeBob's. It was a prank, but it was also a protection. And SpongeBob, for all his spying, sneaking, and scheming, ends up exposed. Not to us, not to Patrick, but to himself. The secret box is hilarious. On the surface, it's classic SpongeBob absurdity. But beneath the laughs, it's a story about trust, power, and the pain of being left out. It's a story about the fear of exclusion, the hunger for connection, and the way even best friends can bruise each other without meaning to. Patrick's box wasn't scary because of what was inside. It was scary because of what it represented. Privacy, mystery, control. And for a character like SpongeBob, who lives in total emotional openness, that's terrifying. You watched it, but did you see it? It was just a cartoon. Until it wasn't.